Okay, so now we're starting to learn a little bit more about the moving parts of an option contract. We know that when we enter our brokerage, we're faced with a seemingly endless number of contracts with specific details on each. We want to select a contract that we believe will help us profit from our price speculation, if correct. To find that contract that best suits us, we know that we need to select the three variables, which are the stock, the DTE, and the strike price. Let's brush over those quickly. The stock should be pretty obvious, right? We have a future price speculation about PayPal, so we select that stock. Days to expiry, or DTE, should be self-explanatory as well. We want to allow price movement 5 days to see if our theory is correct. That leaves strike price. You may not be as well versed as what this actually means and which strike price to select, so in today's lesson, we'll be focusing on that. We're going to jump straight into options trading examples now and bypass the insurance contract example. Let's take a closer look at what the strike price actually is.
It's fair to have a speculation that stock price will either go up or it will go down, but you can't enter a contract by vaguely suggesting a direction. So contracts are available at specific stock price levels, and we refer to this as the strike price. The strike price is integral to the outcome of the contract. It is a speculative level where the seller and buyer have opposing theories that the stock price could end up above or below at the time of the contract expiry. For example, PayPal is currently sitting at $58 and the contract seller thinks price will stay under $60 in 5 days' time, and the contract buyer thinks price will go above $60 in 5 days' time. So that $60 level becomes the point of conjecture between the two parties. That will be the selected strike price for both parties. Where the price ends up below or above that strike price is the principal factor in determining which party will transact more favorably under the contract agreement. Which brings us to the next purpose that the strike price serves. So you heard me say the terms favorable transactions and advantageous transactions. So what does that actually mean? Without delving too deeply at this stage, what that means is that, remember, an option contract contains the promise of 100 shares of stock inside it. Well, depending on who is right with their speculation, that strike price is the price that those 100 shares will be theoretically transacted at. So by selecting that strike price, both buyer and seller are agreeing to the fact that depending on where price sits, those 100 shares may be required to be either purchased or sold at that price level.
We're definitely going to delve more deeply into that in later lessons, but as always, I'm trying to make these lessons and the progression much more digestible for you. So for now, just focus on these key takeaways.
The strike price serves two purposes. One, it is the specific price level that buyer and seller opposingly believe the stock price may end up above or below. And two, it is the price that both buyer and seller agree that those 100 shares of stock inside the option contract will be transacted at if required.
Now that you have a clearer idea of all three variables of an option contract, in the next lesson, we're going to step it up a bit. See you then and enjoy the rest of your day.